Hey, Bri, doesn't it suck that the boss is always over our shoulder when we're trying to talk?
Jay, he should be entertained by us. Let's get out of here and finish this conversation.
All right, as long as it's not work-related.
Jay,
B.
how's it going?
Great again, bro.
I want to welcome everyone to the Work-Related Podcast.
You know we're work-related on Twitter?
X.
Not even a glimpse of Twitter for me this week.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Oh, man.
The things that I know of, I don't even know where I learned them from. Where would I have learned them from? From random podcasts that I listen to when I sneak in an earbud at work.
Oh.
Eh?
You're cheating.
I am fucking cheating like a motherfucker. This is actually why my anger is justified for getting just innocently written up for those glasses.
Yep.
Because now I won't mind getting written up for an earbud. That's way worth it. You know what I mean? Like I'm playing with danger. Obviously, I'm not.
Because if you get caught, you've probably already used it like 30, 40 days already. But
What do you mean?
You've already had your earbud in. By the time you get caught, and honestly, you probably wouldn't even get caught anyways. Because if you get caught by Marcel or Ali, they're not going to do shit.
Yeah, I'm only going to get burned by a couple of people.
And it's not going to be health and safety.
It'll be one of your fucking narc buddy in the fucking our fucking stock boy.
Oh, yeah.
He would fucking love.
Yeah.
He's jerking off. Just can't wait to find. And so I caught myself because I looked. I was even trying. What's the tiniest little earbud I could fucking find to fucking make it look? And I have like a black. I don't have like the white Apple ones.
Yeah.
I have like a black one. So and it's not very long, like the little dongle thing that sticks down.
Yeah.
Like your buddy. Fucking the guy in the fucking George in the paint. He has like a real big, thick black like ear one that goes in his ear.
When he fell off the roof, he was freaking. He you know how he fell off the roof.
I heard.
And then he got up and whatever, and he goes to his cart and he's taking out his earbuds. I was like, George, you wearing your earbuds? He's like, oh shit, yeah. Like you fell off the roof of the superstructure, grabbed on the ladder, and the whole time you're wearing earbuds. This looks terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't rat him out.
No.
Yeah, that's what I
no.
mean. So I saw him way before he got like that incident, and then so now it's kind of hard not to see. You know what I mean? The error of his ways. And so I'm like, oh, that's way more obvious than mine. So and like I said, nobody's fucking looking. And if I think so, I just like know at the time they have a meeting in our lunchroom every like morning usually
9 o'clock
at like 9 o'clock. So I'm not going to be wearing my earbuds when those people are walking back and forth by me. But by the time that meeting's over and they walk by, I can like they're never coming back in my area fucking for any kind of thing. So I realized that I'm like, yeah, I could sneak this in.
You can sneak in.
And so I did it. And
you're admitting to break the rules on the air.
Yeah, but you'll never let anybody from work
But
see
I'm a
this.
supervisor and I'm health and safety.
Yeah,
These are things you shouldn't be.
You're lax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah. So what are you going to do about it?
Nothing. I don't care.
That's what I mean. So
you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Tariq complained to me this week. He's like, I don't fucking know what's wrong with Marcel. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, he never writes people up. He never wants to write people up. I'm like, I write people up. He's like, I know. We hear about everything. Because Ganesh, him and Vishu are friends. So anytime something happens on the shift, he tells Ganesh and Ganesh tells Tariq.
That's hilarious.
So because I write up people, I would say I write up people often enough.
You're fucking hilarious.
They tell him, and he's like, I don't know why Marcel won't write people up. I'm like, fuck that. I write people up.
What kind of things do you write people up for?
I wrote people up for using their phones too much.
Okay. Obviously, that's in the last couple of weeks, or no?
Yep, that was in the last. That's what really. We were on the edge of switching to no earbuds and no phones, and my write up plus the other guy, the supervisor.
So you were part of the reason why it happened too.
I was definitely a part of the reason, but I had been in the conversations before when they were talking about banning cell phones, and I said I don't give a fuck. So I don't care if you guys ban cell phones. It's like I don't care.
Yeah.
So they already knew, but they used it as an excuse because our supervisor complained that, in any other shop, it would be unacceptable. And then when I wrote somebody up, they were like, yeah, but they said it was already in the works. It was already happening.
I get it. No.
So I don't care about being part of it. I wrote people up for punching in other people in the punch clock.
Yeah.
Right? Coming back late from breaks. But
Did you ever have like I guess like a sense of obligation to not be like a narc? Like obviously it's your job to make sure things run through. Like there is no argument that like it's the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like but there are obviously rules that you break all. You know what I mean? You didn't tell on George.
No.
There is times that you're going to decide when you're not going to do that.
Absolutely.
We can tell you like that power.
Yeah, my line is very simple. I tell everybody the same thing. So I don't care if people use their phones, but if you abuse it to like where C-Line came across and he told Nicole one time that he sees guys on their phones, or Booby's trying to tell people something to do a job and they fuck up because they're on their phones. So I tell them all the time, like, if you force me to have to do my job, then I'm writing you up, because that doesn't make any sense. You're making my job harder. And so you're getting the consequence, not me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So if you're punching in people, right? And I don't know you're punching in people and nobody's complaining, or you're punching out people or whatever. I have a blind eye. I don't really care. I'm not investigating for it.
Yeah.
But the moment freaking one day somebody punched people out and they left at like 5 minutes before the shift, and Booby was mad because that person didn't clean up their area and Booby had to go do it, and he complained to me. So I'm like, okay, fine, then fuck that. Now you're making it a thing.
Yep.
So now I have to do something about it.
Okay.
So it's a very simple line. Don't make me have to do my, if you want to be on your phone, finish your job or do what we ask you to do, and I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to care.
So I agree with that, and I'm fine. And that's the grandfathered in that I get. That's why I can fucking get away with it.
Yeah.
But that's why I say what's annoying is the person that I mentioned, the fucking stock boy. He's not that.
Oh, no, he's
like a
he's
failed
looking.
policeman.
He's
like, yeah, he
looking
wants
around the
to
corner.
for no other reason.
Yep.
Like, but you know what it turns me into? Like, again, like this is where I don't like. Yesterday, and I don't know what my hypervigilance. I don't know why I can't stop focusing on shit like this, and I'm doing my shit. This is out of the side of my eye. I see him talking to. I don't even know if it was you, but talking to somebody in that little opening where
It
I
was
told you
me.
Booby was eating, and he didn't have his glasses on.
Yeah.
He only had a fucking foot. He was a cunt hair into the fucking shop. But that would be the type of thing he would write somebody up for.
100%.
And he thinks he's above the law, that he doesn't, like, so he doesn't recognize when he doesn't do it himself. And so I'm fine with it not doing it, but I also know he's the type of person that would write me up if I lifted my glasses to fucking look at my tape measure. So I want to write him up for that.
Yeah.
It's just all it is going to cause misery and way more. Like, now I can just tell you and the people, and it is what it is. But like, I want fucking justice. Like, I feel righteous in that fucking moment, right? And I just like it shouldn't be that way. That I blame him for making me feel like that.
True.
And living in a situation that I have to fucking worry about that.
Yeah.
And like I said, like I don't want to future trip on that bullshit or whatever. But I had my earbud in. It was like fucking 5 o'clock. Nobody was fucking around for anything. Nobody even cared if I was there. Like we're the machine's broken, so there's less work right now in the minute or whatever. And so I was just like, yeah, this is a good time to have earbud. And I'll just listen to bullshit. And I saw him there. I go, oh man. He's gonna look. He's gonna look for that.
Be like, yo,
yeah, and I'd be like, fucking fuck. I took it out, you know what I mean? And fucking whatever. Like, oh, I wonder if I'll, like, that's where I know I'm going to get caught from something.
Yeah.
Right? And that's bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
and you're
not,
right
that's not the
there,
spirit
too.
of the law.
you're right there too.
That's, what do you mean?
Like right by his.
Oh, yeah, he could just fucking pop in his stupid head.
Yep.
If I made a point, oh man, so this is I think I told you this before. I fucking mean mugged him at least probably twice when I would see him. He has a little door that opens up to the parking lot from his little fucking stock boy room.
Yeah.
And he would stand there watching people come in.
Yeah.
Right? And I think it's for fucking to being late or just being nosy. And so I have, like, that's my shift. I start at 7. And for 5 minutes as I fucking 3-point my fucking reverse my car in and all that fucking shit, I watch him watching me. And I'm not a friendly person that's the time in the morning, right? Like red light. And so the fact that he's just like, I'm not there, hey, hello, or whatever. I'm looking at him like, who the fuck do you think you are to just stand there while you should be working, watching me park?
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, you've managed to have a position to do all this, and it's none of my business how much you get paid to stand there watching fucking people park, but you're not that important. I know who, you know what I mean? Like, what I just want to call him out for everything. And so I fucking, like, definitely, it hasn't not happened since that second mean mugging fucking, I've never seen him looking out in the parking lot again. I'm not saying I corrected his fucking behavior.
Maybe you did.
But that's how so if I push that further, if I use if I don't like hold back, like reserve some of my ridiculous fucking anger or whatever, things would, whatever, like hold back on how I really feel, not justified or not, I would cause a problem with this guy. I would be like, fucking say I called it. Yeah, this guy, why is, like, said to fucking Mo or whatever. Somebody's like, this guy's just staring at me coming in the parking. Like, why isn't he working? Whatever. And then I get back to him. He's going to go look out for reasons to fuck with me.
Oh, for sure.
That's how that type of person he is. So I'd rather just let him win.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, let him win.
Air quotes, by the way.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to fucking, I'm not going to try to correct that behavior, but I can't stand it. That's really my problem now with Sean is he's not that. I've never would consider him that type of person, but the way that all that just went down, just like you treated me like that person.
You would have thought he's
like I would have got like the George consideration from you with the earbuds.
Yeah,
that's what I deserved.
Yeah,
and then when I don't see it happen, I've told you much of times watching you and Ryan talk to fucking Ron with no glasses on, and I'm like, how come? Like, where's the fucking? You know what I mean? Where's the correction here? And I get it, and then that's what I wanted, but it wasn't afforded to me. So, but I'm hanging way too hard.
You wear your safety glasses. That's the funny part.
And I know that's where I get it. And I had the personal conversation with him before any of it was mentioned, and he just couldn't give me that. That's where I hold on to it. But what's good for me to hold on to that?
There's no good.
Why can't I just be like fucking such like Mother Teresa and just be fucking Sean? You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't I have just fixed this situation or gotten over it?
Because you're mad.
Yeah, I know, but but it's not serving me anything.
But is it serve? Are you missing him?
No, not that person. Like, but I'm not. I'm holding on to a snapshot version of him. You know what I mean? Like, it's a 20-year relationship with the person I know that hasn't like brought to that point.
I think that's what bothers you more. The 20-year version of the person you know was not that.
I can justify it in my way a million different ways, but I can also just like reason like why. I'm just curious for myself. Why can't I?
Is that how mad you'd be at me if I wrote you up?
I don't know. I doubt it. I don't know. Like, I don't. So when I was, let's see, I felt bad when I was fucking with you this week when you were asking what I wanted to do next. But it was my fault for saying this fucking you. I don't know. I'm not going to try to put ideas in your head. I think you took me wrong when I said, when you said, how's it going? Oh, this fucked up floor. Because it's just a stupid floor. You know what I mean? Like, but in the scheme of things, I like building it. Like, my vitriol wasn't really like there. And you were like, called me out a little bit on it. We're like, well, what do you want to build besides this? Like, you can build anything you want. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. It's all fucking garbage, blah, blah, blah. And you were like, no, like, just tell me. I'm giving you the respect to fucking, however it went. You can have whatever you want. And I'm like, I was trying to say in a way, I have to get over whatever it is. It's all the same. Yeah. Right? It just doesn't matter to me if you're going to give me this or give me that. You know what I mean? Like, but it's a lie because if I could pick doing the side packs of that job or the floor, I'll take the floor all the time.
Honestly, the floor is one of my favorite jobs.
No, this is what I've realized.
That specific floor.
This is what I've realized, like over like doing it or whatever. Like some of my bigger word than it is overthinking of it is that I can't. I'm not comfortable. Like I haven't built it for so long. I'm not as like second nature as even some of your. They're not rookies, but some of your newer guys, they've been around for a while. Like they could do this better than me because they built more of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so it's like I should be able to build it better than them because I've built more of them like in the scheme. You know what I mean? Like over time. Yeah. And I know what I'm doing better. And but that's way overthinking it. Like once I got into doing it, like the second and third ones were way faster than the first one. I got like, yeah, these are kind of fun to build. Mm-hmm. I didn't mind it, but I was playing off of you like whatever. You were like, why? I got the feeling later on, it's like, I should have just agreed with him and just said, yeah, like, I'll do it. Like, I made sure to point to tell Marcel, if you ever have the choice of giving me the side packs or the floors of these, I'll take the floors all day long. Oh, yeah. If this comes into a fucking IKEA situation and we are building hundreds of these UE2s, give me the floor. Give me the floor. I'll build you floors all day long. Side packs You want to stockpile these fucking floors because now we're building them for other companies in CN? Right? Yep. That's news to me. I like that idea. Like like now they can sell this style of a body. It's their perfect IKEA body. Yep. Because it's you know what I mean? Like it's been put together like whatever. Like well
now they pack too much shit in it. But
that's always been its problem. Yeah. But obviously, like I said, if they can sell it to another company, like it's a sellable body type. So whatever. I can be my instead of wanting to build the whole thing, which I don't want to, and if I'm going to build parts of it, I just wanted them to know that what I should have said to you is just like, yeah, give me these all day long, and I'll fucking do it. But instead, I got caught up in this fucking everything kind of. I was feeling a little bit like fucking. I'm not building the fire trucks. Is basically what it was. I'm not building what I want to build. I think if I think about it too much,
you'll be surprised.
What do you mean? I know they're getting them ready and all that. No, I know. I saw Buddy building the floors.
Freaking they were trying to give it to Johnny at first.
The UE2s?
I just told him that like we have a non-scratch. I said I could give it to Alvin, but I need someone else to build the UE2s. They're like, okay, so maybe we'll give Jay the dependable, and we'll give Johnny the non-scratch, and TU's getting the animal fucking shit, which just got finished.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The animal truck shit.
Oh, that little cube thing?
That thing is freaking terrible.
It's another 10 pounds of fucking potatoes in a 5-pound bag?
Yeah, exactly. And then I was talking to Les, and I was telling him about the animal trucks, and he's like, I'm like, yo, those things are annoying because you have to put the insulation in and all that crap. And he's like, yo, those things are annoying to even bend.
Yeah.
Those things are annoying. Like they fuck up pieces all the time.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it. I'm happy. So that's what I mean. So I gotta like concentrate on shit like that or whatever. So what kind of got me thinking in a way like all that. This is not like this. It's like I enjoy pep talks. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what you like. If that's a Tony Robbins thing, I don't know. Like it's not like a Mr. Motivation. It's like Monday Motivation thing. When I re-listened to some of last week's like talking to you, like trying to get you out of a bad thought.
You enjoy giving or receiving?
I think I enjoy giving if I think the person's deserving of it.
Yeah.
Like if I think you're just feeling so, like sometimes like just like right now, I think I might have been getting a pep talk from you when I was too busy feeling sorry for myself. You know, like if you deserve it, I think it's like a gift you can give somebody.
100%.
Right, and I think it feels like listening to it, like when somebody receives it, and you can like just pick somebody up out of the, you know what I mean, like feeling bad with just some positive words, like no, like this and that, like it's a good gift to give or whatever.
100%.
But like if you know somebody's like looking for it or I don't know, right? Like
no, I know exactly what you mean. Like the like Kai, for example, would say stuff like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna try out for the soccer team, but I'm not good and blah blah blah. And I'll be like, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear you're gonna try your best, and then I'll be like, yeah, man, of course you try your best. You might make it, blah blah blah. But if you're every time you're telling me, oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it, then bro, come on.
So are they different?
He didn't make it, by the way.
Yes. So it's me like putting. It's just like I hope I don't miss the putt instead of thinking I'm going to make the putt.
Yes.
Right. Like yeah, but that's. So I don't know if that's like a thing you're born with. Like does like you know what I mean? Like is it a self-confidence? Like you know what I mean? Like I said, like you say it in other things when I like whatever. It can be a long pep talk or a small pep talk. You can just see it like yeah. You could. I think you could always frame it in like you're already self-defeating in that. Like you said, it would be better if I'm going to give myself my best, but like the negative, you're really just overriding that negative thought first.
Yeah.
Like, and it's, I don't want to.
That can save a lot.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you're right. No, I
yeah.
agree with you when you're saying that now. I just don't know if you're born with that. Like, I don't know if you're like, if it's something like if I've had that always, I was a kid with it. Like, I don't know if that's if you say somebody's always if they're a worrier, like are they just not ever putting that fucking at least I tried part? Like sometimes I think I had to go get to a point of like whatever, say I like these floors and like I'm more happy like it's taking me less time than the first one. But in the middle of the first one, I'm just like, God, why is this? I don't understand why this is apparently taking me long. I could ask somebody how long it takes and I could feel like positive about, oh no, you're actually not. You're doing fine type of thing.
Yeah.
But just be like, but then I just, after that, then I say, well, no, you are trying your best. It's not like I started out that thought to myself, like, hey, you're doing your best here. But like, look at, you know what I mean? Like whatever it is, right? It's just like, yeah, this, that, the other. It's like, you know what? Then I look at it like, am I just laying myself off the hook? But if you are just trying your best, then you're just trying your best.
Yeah, then what more can you do? You can still find other ways. But it depends. If you say you're trying your best, does that stop you from trying other things, trying more, still trying to find shortcuts? Or is that more just like, I'm trying my best so I can still make it a little better. I can still do this a little better.
So then when Kai says that to you first, it's like, oh, I hope I make the team type of thing or whatever.
I hope I make the team. I say, yeah, you will. Don't worry.
No. But like, so then it's an opportunity to say like, well, are you like concentrating on this? You know what I mean? Is your head down?
Yeah,
Are
you give him a couple of pointers and stuff like that. But then he'll go. He'll be like, or he'll say like, I hope I make the team, but I'm not gonna make it because I'm not good or whatever. And I always say this to him every time he says shit like that. I say, well, then you already lost.
Yeah,
you already didn't make the team because you already have that in your head.
Yeah, I think that's a positive message.
Yeah,
like it's like you're showing him as like a down, like a bad way to think about it. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. Like if it'd be more worrisome isn't the right word, but it'd be difficult to watch if he just stuck with the idea of like, I didn't make it, but I tried my best without even trying to find an edge, without even like learning from it.
Yep.
Like it was my best, but how can I be better?
Yeah.
Right. Like it's always, if you're always going to be your best. I'm playing a video game or building the floor or doing a podcast. It's like, how could I be better?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're the type of person that's like, I fucking nailed it, and then you're blind to where you were wrong because you were never nailed it. You could be like, I built that Lego like the best. You know what I mean? But then you can just say, you know what? If we use an iPad and a book, all of a sudden you're like, what the fuck?
This is, why didn't we do this before?
Yeah. And so it's just like, but you're like, it's I don't know if it's a bad situation to call, but it's not like you're, you didn't even know you were looking for that edge.
Yeah.
You know, you thought you were doing your best. If somebody said to you, how good of a Lego builder are you? You go, yeah, I'd say we're in the top fucking like 10%.
2.
Right? The top 2%. And then somebody tells you, yeah, but you do like with an iPad and a book. God damn, how many people out there are doing this already? How many people are fucking like on this fucking like,
Absolutely, we do that.
Yeah, see? And so, but the bragging version of you would have been like, no, there's no way. Like, how could you not know? And so, yeah, that's part of your like a Monday motivation like thing or whatever. It's just like, yeah, like you can look at this in all the different ways.
Yeah.
Right. And then see it. So I did feel bad that I just didn't like accept what you were saying, and it came all from me just like whining for no, and I wasn't even whining that much. It was just be like this fucking, it was just be like this fucking place.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's what it means. Like, so that kind of pep talk is like good. You know what I mean? It's just like fucking, you could be, I don't owe anything to you. Just like fucking, this is your job. Do it. Get off your phone. Fucking go to work. And just be like, or say to the guy, no, man, you've built these before. No, you're great. Oh, no, we need you to do these. We got so many more coming, and fucking make the guy feel important.
Yeah.
Make the guy feel like more thing. And so I do think it's like a gift to give.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think, other than that, are you a good gift giver?
Yeah, I think in general, I'm a pretty good gift giver.
Is it why? Why do you like not like? I mean, that's a hard question. Why?
No,
is it because
easy
you want them to like? Is it like? Is it an ego thing to think that you?
No.
If you can give a perfect gift, that shows that you've been listening to that person. You know what I mean? That you can know them, and then all this. You know what I mean? Like if that's like a really good gift.
Yeah,
when somebody can
absolutely.
tell, and like that's so. Is that an ego-driven thing, or is that a like I know you're going to enjoy this, so I want you to enjoy it. Like how much of it? Like there's got to be both.
I don't know how much of it is an ego because nobody's ever told me that I give great gifts. Like Selena's mentioned it to like other people. She's like, yeah, Brian buys good gifts, whatever. But nobody's ever really told me that. So I don't care if I don't care about the recognition part of it. It really started off like when me and Selena used to buy gifts, even for all the little kids and stuff. I always wanted to buy a gift that was like useful and like long lasting type of a thing. So if you're useful and long lasting, that's when I think it's a good gift. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
So that's why. Otherwise, it's a waste of money.
True.
If I buy a kid a freaking 10 die-cast Hot Wheels, that's gonna get lost in the weeds in the next couple months.
I agree.
But Isaac, if I buy him like some things he remembers because he'll remind me. Like I bought him a car one time. It was a die-cast car, but it was like kind of bigger. And he reminded me recently about the car. And I'm like, oh shit, this kid still remembers about that freaking car. You know what I mean? Or Brenton's other kid, Aubrey, she came one day and she saw Selena's book with her name. You know how the book is folded and it says Selena in it?
Yeah.
So she saw it one day and we bought her a book that said Aubrey in it.
Oh, wow.
I would hope, Brenton, that she still has this in her living room, but in her bedroom. But like that's something I want to buy.
Hilarious.
Or when we went to Deerhurst with Brenton again. Brenton, you're filling up this podcast.
Oh, shout out.
I brought my nail clippers, and I have these nail clippers. They're pretty strong, and they catch your nail clippings.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Brenton saw, he's like, yo, these are sick, and these are heavy duty. So for his birthday, I bought him those.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like it's expensive or anything, but I just think like when you pay attention to things and you can give a gift that's attentive, I think those are just the better gifts, and it's useful and it doesn't get tossed in the garbage.
So I don't know. Like I agree. Like you. I would categorize that as you wanting to be known as being a good gift giver.
Yeah,
like
but
this
it's
is like
never
I'm
happened.
trying to overstretch the ego part of it. Like I'm just curious on that because you even knowing that Selena tells some other people that you're a good gift giver. Like I've been living with one of the greatest gift giver I've ever met.
Yeah,
and it's very hard to. My game has always been up because of Tammy.
So you're not better than her. You're saying
I'm not better than I don't know anybody that's ever been even better than her.
Yeah.
I think she rubs people off. I think if you start getting gifts from her over the years, you end up fucking giving an extra pause. I'm like, what am I going to get her? Right? Because you're like, fucking, yeah, for most of the people I've known she's got a gift for, she'll be, and well, for me, be like, fuck, she put a lot of thought into that. And she like, nailed, you know what I mean? Like, that was perfect.
Yeah.
And plus, she knows shopping.
Yeah.
Like, so it's hard to find, like, it for me, just like you, I would imagine you're a little bit like this too. It's just like, yeah, finding headphones or microphones or this random technology sticks that you might not know of is impossible. She's like that with almost every product in the world. You know what I mean? And so it'd be like, how am I going to find something? And then you got to be a little bit creative. And I think it gets to the thought, not the gift that counts. Like, you are good at concentrating on like, no, that's a useful gift and it's going to be good. And that's part of it too.
Yeah.
Getting something that's useless it won't hold that same weight. But that's why I'm like, I think it's a good trait to be known for. I don't know why, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
it's
think so,
thoughtfulness,
too.
you know what I mean? It proves you thinking of people without having to say, look at me, I'm thinking of people. And it's like, it's the ultimate example, even with a pep talk thing, is like, we're greedy. So it is always better to give than receive.
100%. I've said it many times. I don't think I've said it to you, but I'm more of a gift giver. I'm not good at receiving gifts. I will appreciate gifts and stuff, but I don't know. I feel kind of weird about receiving gifts.
I like the way you said that, because you can tell the difference with somebody who is not a good gift receiver.
Yeah.
Right? Like being weird, like, I don't deserve this, or wow, you know what I mean? Like, or I wish you didn't spend the money. However you're thinking about whatever you're thinking about when you're opening it. But some people I know get the greatest gift that somebody's ever thought for them, and they just like, they don't give the reaction like that, like, thank you for, you know what I mean? Like thank you for doing that. I think because you consider yourself and you know what I mean, are a good gift giver, you know that you can tell if somebody bought that from the gas station on their way to your house, or if they bought this a month before your birthday or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure you can tell right away. And if you like,
depends on what it is, though, if it bothers me or not. Most of the time, it wouldn't bother me.
what do you mean bother you?
Like, if somebody bought me a gift on their way, say it's my birthday today, and say I call somebody like, we're stopping by. I'm like, oh, nice, you're stopping by on my birthday. They're like, oh, yeah, I know. And then they bought me something on the way. I would still appreciate the fact that they still took the time to stop on their way to buy me my favorite chocolate bar.
That's,
You know what I mean?
so that's that's an example of how you are a great gift receiver.
But I feel weird about getting something. That's the thing. Like, I just feel.
I
weird
think
about
it's
it.
because of your like your lack of wanting charity, like your lack of
could
wanting to
be.
be like you.
It could be.
I think it's like you're staunch. I have this. I don't know how many other people. Like, I think everybody must have part of this. It's like, I don't need anything from you. Type of fucking mentality.
Yeah, I don't need.
Like, no, it's a way an extreme example.
Yeah, but
somebody's
like,
just giving you
don't
a
make
gift.
it sound so bad, Jay.
No, but
Holy.
well, that's why I'm thinking, like, that's why I backtracked and saying a deep part of it, like, because this is like thing. Why can't I just love this gift? Like, this is why it gets like deep. Like, how come you can't? How does that a thing you go to when you feel a little weird? Somebody giving you something, you must not think you deserve it.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to say in a therapist.
I really don't sometimes. But
that's
like,
what I'm trying to get at. Why wouldn't you think you deserve it?
But when I think back at gifts, like I like them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, even when we were just talking about Pedro before the show about Lego, and I was showing him the picture of the cabinet, and he's like, "Oh, that's an Adidas shoe." And I was like, "Oh yeah, Jay got me that as a gift." I'm like, "Yeah, this shoe you can't get anymore." And blah. He's like, "There's laces in it," and it's like, "Yeah." It's like, look at this. Like, I like the gifts like that. I like obviously tequila gifts. If people don't know.
So you telling him that was a gift that you got from me, like, other than just keeping a conversation going, who benefits from that bit of information? I think there's a
you.
few.
You.
Yes,
You and
both of
Tammy.
us do. Like by just by proxy, or you know what I mean, like just by innocently having this conversation,
Yep.
you get to point out like that he's a good gift giver, eh?
Yeah.
Right? Like, this guy fucking like, and also I know this person enough that he's gonna buy me this gift.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that kind of slips out there like that.
Yeah,
And so all of that kind of information informs him. You know what I mean? Like, so the fact that we're friends like that is one thing. But the other fact that he walks away with is like, wow, that's like a certain level of friendship for that gift to fucking be given.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's not just gonna be, you know what I mean, like randomized. So that's an ego boost. I mean, I'm not like looking for it. I don't take that in any other way as a story I just heard,
Yeah.
and how do I come out? What's my where's my angle on this story? It's like, oh, you come out looking pretty good,
Yeah.
you know. And then, but like, I'm not. So that's why I think it's an ego thing of being a good gift giver. I also think if this is where it becomes reciprocal. If you only get like one gift a year, one gift ever from somebody, you just have that. You know what I mean? And then if it's some distant relative that you don't know, it's just like, oh yeah, my Uncle Jay sends me $5 every Christmas or something. And then it comes kind of, that's like way different topic. I can't talk about. That's why I don't even give gifts to my nephew I don't even know.
Yeah.
We did for a while. I was just like, you know what, these are so impersonal. It's just better not to do it than to just be a wrecking. I don't know. It could be a fault. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Like I'll not right now, but we can argue that at a different time. And so I just like, yeah, there's no thought putting into this thing. And so if somebody's like I said, so with Tammy, so, I mean, it's more than one. So my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and she got me a bunch of good things. Took me out for fucking. I think even talked about it on the pod. I mean, talked about most of this on the pod. We went race simming, and I got the steering wheel last year for like Christmas, I think. And I got like a sim chair for my birthday. Maybe I'll Twitter the ridiculous picture of me.
Yes.
This is a very embarrassing picture of me in the fucking chair. And so I fucking love it. Like, basically, I told her I wanted it, and I found out which one would be good value, and basically, she just got what I told her to get me, right? And so that's fun, you know what I mean? It's part of so that's a pure, okay, it's a love gift because she's getting me what I want, but basically, it's just like I told her what to get me. Yeah. Those are my least favorite gifts. Right? Like it's just, but that's kind of the practical nature we kind of grow up in and what we do. We're going to spend a lot of money. I don't want you to waste your money. So go get me something, a gift. And I don't know how immature I am or whatever, but I fucking love this race chair.
Of course.
Yeah, but I'm a grown man.
So?
Like, am I going to get a race bed next? Like how fit?
Max Verstappen has a freaking race simulator.
Yeah, because it's his job.
No,
he needs to get better and better.
I guarantee you if he wasn't racing a car, he still races sim leagues, right? E-sim leagues. That's not his job.
True. Those would be even more crazy.
Video games are for adults, not for kids.
See, you sternly say that. I think you do. Right. You feel a little certain way, like you're not too sure if that's the case or whatever, right? So like that, among other things, she got me we're really good. And I kind of want to like pay her back. So it's her birthday this weekend. So I've been doing my best, and I think I did a good enough job. Most of the things she's gonna get, she's kind of asked for. So that's fine. And she knows everything. So it's very hard for me to fucking surprise her with stuff. By the time she hears this, she's going to know like everything that I got her. And so like most of it will just be like kind of little things. So the thing that comes in there is everything else that I'm going to get her that she hasn't kind of hinted at or got herself isn't practical. Like the thing you said earlier, like you like to get practical gifts, basically.
Yeah,
like you want to get gifts that work. Yeah, like things that are just going to be put on the shelf or whatever it is. Even if it's just on the shelf, it's something they're going to like to look at, or it's something that's going to like pique their interest, or you know what I mean, like,
or at least memorable.
Yes, no, that's okay. That's part of practicality. I'm not. I'm not doubting that. That's fine. Yeah, I'm looking for that too. And so, but the element of surprise is like one of my favorite parts of gift giving. Right? Like it's like I cling to the element of surprise. I like the delayed gratification. I don't want my present the day before birthday. I want, you know what I mean? Like 12 o'clock's fine.
You want the surprise.
I love the surprise.
So you want the surprise and you like giving the surprise.
I think it transfers. I can't live in like I have it carries over to the giving of the surprise.
I think with people like our wives who are always so observant and like noticing.
That's true.
Surprising them is so much better. It's just so much more, not better, but satisfying when they're just like, holy.
See, so I think that feeds the ego a bit.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's fine. Yeah. I'm not even trying to say it in a bad way.
You thought I couldn't surprise you,
fucking right. Whenever I do that, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I have to do that you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to even say pressure in a bad way, but like, and she's not doing, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just part of like that's the joy. If you find somebody you want to do that for, it's 100%. A worthwhile person,
100%,
right? And if you don't, like, you would never do that for somebody who didn't do that effort for you. You would never want to have a conversation with somebody who always thought they were right, despite how many conversations we have, and you want to have a little bit of like a back and forth. You know what I mean? You want to feel heard in a way, and that's why I find stuff. So I think I've done that this year. Like I've done pretty good for, like I said, the things you want, and then so everything else is just kind of like will only be memorable because it won't be memorable because she uses it every day, type of thing, or whatever.
Yeah,
When she
yeah,
see it, it'll
yeah.
be like, oh yeah, you thought that does, you know what I mean? I did like seeing that.
Yeah.
It might part of it might only be just seeing it for the time she opens it and puts it on a shelf or whatever, or some stuff she uses. Like some of the best are whatever. This is the kind of random. Is she loves doing jigsaw puzzles. If you don't do jigsaw puzzles, you don't know where you're going to build a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to do it on your kitchen table and where you're going to put it. So they have like these boards, and a lot
The
of them are like
roll-up mats.
Yeah, roll-up mats, and they're all ass.
Yeah.
Like a lot of them, like you really fucking. We went through a bunch that were kind of shit. Like even like a folding one and stuff, and the cats fucking jump on it. You know what I mean? Like it's always kind of a hard problem. And last year, I saw like a nice sturdy one. It was probably like it was like whatever. I don't even remember. It was either $100, 100, like some bucks, maybe
Jesus.
$50, whatever. It was solid wood.
Wood, I was
and
about
had
to
like a
say.
fucking like fold out fucking legs, and it was like
damn. It was standalone?
but like an inch. Yeah, like
Holy.
not like a 4 foot legs, but like you know what I mean, like about
tabletop
2.5
stand-
2.5
okay.
foot legs type
Yeah,
of thing, right?
yeah.
And you can either just leave it flat on a fucking coffee table or prop it up and whatever, right? Fucking, you could sit on the floor and put the legs on your legs underneath the table and like a TV tray type of thing if you really
yeah.
wanted to.
Okay.
And so but it's kind of big and cumbersome. But I was like, no, this is instead of fucking around with roll up mats and construction paper, let's get her this, right?
Yeah.
Like she didn't ask for it, but I know she does puzzles, and it would be like. She opens it and sees this big box, and she's probably curious of what it is. And I'm not trying to. This is me watching because
This was last year.
Yeah, and so this is all from my perspective.
Yeah.
and I want her to realize I think this is good for you, right? But she's opening, and go, what is this? Oh, it's a fucking like it's a fake. Huh. That seems a little excessive. Like I'm used to these. Like she doesn't say that. This is all
Yeah,
my.
yeah, inner-
this
this
inner
is your
thoughts.
perception
Yeah,
of her?
yeah. This is all my
Okay.
inner perception. Just like. She's like doesn't know what it is, and I already know everything about it. It's like, yeah, I can't wait for you to love this thing. She's like in my mind going, okay, yeah, it's like it's good, and I'm like, no, this is better than even some of those other ones that you love, right? Like, and so it's not like I didn't get the reaction. I don't want her to listen to this and think she's like, what the fuck are you getting me? But I was like fuck, I was wanting something else out of it. And so however many days go by, like it's just Christmas goes and something like that. And then the next time she goes to do a puzzle and she's like, again, all in my mind, I'm looking at it, look like, I think she's like, I guess I got to use this board now and type of thing. She clears the thing. She fucking loves this board.
Of course.
Like I got the reaction that I wanted, and maybe it was there the whole time. But in my mind, I was confirmed, like, oh, that was a good gift.
Yep.
Every day
Yep.
that she uses that puzzle, puts it under the table, just like, fucking, yeah, you got me a good gift.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, and so I want to do that all the time.
Yeah, I agree. Do you think that price factors into how much, how good of a gift giver you are? Because I don't.
So to my bank account's detriment, I don't.
You don't.
Like I'm not
Yeah.
great with, like, I will overspend to make sure that I make it a good birthday or Christmas.
Yeah. But do you think if you spend, you could get the same reaction out of something that's overspend relative to what the thing is, or overspend just in general?
It's a tricky. I think it matters, but it's hard to not make it the thing that matters the most. Like if you have like a $600 budget and you see something that's like $400, and you think, oh, they're gonna like this.
Yeah.
But are they gonna love it? Like, is it worth the fucking 2/3 of my budget for this one gift?
Yeah.
And it better be, you know what I mean? I need the fucking puzzle board reaction a week after Christmas when she opens it instead of, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I'll like this. It's like, fuck, this is what I thought you would love the most. So this is what I spent the money on the most. Like, she's going to hear this. One of the things I spent the most money on isn't even going to make it for her birthday.
Yeah.
And it's, I'm a little bit perturbed by it, only because I can't give it to her now, but now I'm in the fucking position of like, I could tell her about it, right? Like but I want her to just kind of wait till it gets here. And I don't know so I don't know what's better to do for that.
Are you going to tell her something is coming, or
No, she knows something coming. No, I
Okay,
know,
so then
like,
you're-
she already knows something's not going to make it here for her birthday
Yeah.
that I got her. She said, like, I don't know why it would even, like, so the surprise in me wants to never have that happen.
Yeah.
The surprise in me never wants her to know by this, it doesn't matter, that knows that you want her to come over here.
Yeah.
The Moore's best case scenario was that my wife picked me up from, you know what I mean, like, the pod today, and so they could fucking show her some love, and, you know what I mean, but now that's that can't happen because she's already doing her own thing. So it's like, oh, that surprise is now a bit ruined. You know what I mean? Like it would have been like, so now I have to get her here, and she's gonna know it's not just a normal day type of thing. So so I want to live in the surprise, but so I way overspent for this thing that's not going to make it here. Everything about it is a fucking disaster if I looked at it that way. It's late. I fucking spent way more than I should have for this thing, but I am without a single doubt in my mind, no, it's going to be her favorite gift of the whole fucking thing. And it's like, it sucks that it's not here. But basically I could show her what it is, and I'll still get that reaction. It just won't be open. Like, I don't know what I should really do. And so money didn't factor in for that. Yeah. When I looked at it, how can I put it?
Even if it was...
Basically, shipping costs more than the thing.
What if it was like freaking $10?
I would, if I had the same feeling.
Yes.
If I had the same feeling, I would.
$10.
Yeah, I would have the same feeling of I can't wait for you to open this. That's what I think is the true nature of it.
100%.
Is if you buy something, I can't wait for you to fucking come and get this. I found something for you that's so fucking great that like, see, this is where it's not like, I don't know how much ego, and I don't know why I keep bringing that up. It's like, I want you to see this. Some part of me thinks it's like, I want you to know.
That could just be love.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it. That's 100%. I think that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That is 100% what it is. Even on the receiving end. When somebody just shows you like fucking, yeah, you know what? Even this is like, but they can show you that I love that you got this for me.
Yeah.
Even if like I feel a little certain way, you shouldn't have done this for me, but I love it. So that's when money shouldn't matter. Right? Like it's like you could be like, you spent what on me? Yeah, but you love it, right?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Right? Then it's a whole other different fucking set of things that come into it where you're like, oh man, this guy these people spent this much on me here. I have to now. You don't want to ever get into that game.
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't. So that's where I don't ever think money.
No, I don't consider that. When I buy a gift, it has to be for the person. Doesn't matter if it's $1 or freaking $50. Or one time, I bought Alvin a birthday gift one time. Right? He loves Reese's. I was at the corner store one day and I saw those massive Reese's cups.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I said, you know what? I'm going to fucking buy that for Alvin's birthday. And his birthday was coming up in a couple of weeks. So I went to the store, the Circle K, and I saw it and I bought it. And I was like, oh, he's going to love this. And it was like massive. It was freaking like... It's not expensive. It was like a $15 cup. I mean, that's an expensive chocolate. That's an expensive chocolate. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not expensive.
Yeah.
This guy was so happy. He's like, holy, because that's his favorite chocolate bar. And he's seeing this freaking massive Reese's. He's like, this is sick. He's like, I'm going to eat this when I go home and all this shit. And it was great. His daughter ended up eating it.
Yeah, well, that's his fault. That's fine.
He was so mad. But
that's hilarious. She ate it without him knowing. Oh no,
he was so mad. But like,
let me get me a new one.
But that I think that kind of stuff matters.
Yeah, you wouldn't ever want to sit on the like weeks later afterwards going like, I would have thought if you just said, you know what. Again, it's silly because it's $15, right? Like, so, but again, as a chocolate bar, it's an expensive thing. So you'd be silly to have his birthday come and go, man, I only didn't get that because it was $8 more than I thought I should pay fucking for him.
Yeah. Or I thought I should have got him, he likes rum, I thought I should have got him a $40 bottle of rum instead, and so I just didn't get anything.
Oh, that's the best.
Both ways.
So that's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just putting a money tag on it for the sake of money tag is a bit fucked up.
It doesn't matter.
No. You could get the same idea.
Yeah. One year we got you Ferrero Rocher stuff. Yeah. And I was like, oh, he's going to love. I don't even remember how much it cost.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, Jay loves this. So I know he's going to like it. It could be tequila, it could be Ferrero Rocher, it could be anything, but it's just because I know Jay's going to like it. It doesn't matter. The money tag for me doesn't really matter.
So this is where I'm at. I'm always like that.
Yeah.
This is where I'm just like, I even up to the last minute. So I'm I think for that reason, I think some of my favorite shit is last minute shopping. Mm-hmm. I think the other stuff is like putting a lot of planning into it, like research, what should I get? Like what's the best value for how much money I do want to really spend? And then say you basically got everything you want and it's like a week and a half before Christmas or it's just like last week before her birthday. And all of a sudden like, holy shit, that's fun. And it's only like, you know what I mean? It's like not budget busting, but just like it's all, I'm already over budget. Fuck it. I want to get this, so I can't wait for her to open that.
Yeah.
And so those are kind of fun because those are even the most thoughtful. And they're just like kind of last minute. They're just like, fuck, what can I get delivered here tomorrow? You know what I mean? They just want to get a couple more things in the stockings. This
Yeah.
is why it's for Christmas, like a stocking stuffer. It's just like, yeah, just some just random little things that you know is personal to the person.
100%.
And so I agree. Like the money thing isn't issue. So what do you think I should do? Do you think like I
I
told
think you shouldn't tell her.
you think I should just make her wait till it gets here?
Yes, 100%.
I
I'm
feel
with
so-
you on the surprising thing, man. I think it's the best. I think it's a lot of times it amplifies the gift.
I agree, and I wanted like that's basically where I've been sitting for this most of this time.
Yeah.
I think this is the love or ego, whatever. Part of me is just like I want you to know now.
Yeah.
The surprise would still be there once I show her what it is.
Yep.
Right? Like if fucking I show this should have been here, you know, now, and it's not going to be here for another week and a half.
She's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I can't wait." Thinking about it instead of all the reactions at once. They get payment planned out.
Oh man, yeah.
It's the same reason why we never ask our kids what they want for Christmas. We never, do.
Ever?
Never. We just get them things that we think that we can listen to them obviously talk about shit throughout the year and like shit that they would prefer, but we just don't ask them.
You know what? We've thought of getting your kids a couple of times, and we just like, and again, it just both seems pointless. But it's like I wonder if they would buzz out on it, or they might just look at it once and never fucking put it down. Is like a telescope.
They might, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know if they've ever shown
Especially
interest
Kai.
in space, or you know what I mean? Like,
Especially Kai.
like I don't know if it's something that they would have to like because you're limited with fucking the roofs and houses and shit here.
yeah, true.
Like I don't know if you'd have to go
And
to the
the
soccer
lights.
field to fucking see something.
And the city lights.
And
that's the
it
problem.
wouldn't be something we would be able to top dollar. You know what I mean? Like
It's
how
hilarious because Kai was just talking about how he's like, my teacher says we can't see stars here because there's too much light. But if you go far out, you'll be able to. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about stars, bro?
because this is what because I think you might want a telescope, right? Like so
you
that's
talking about
what I'm
stars?
saying. Like how do you go? Like I don't want to force that idea on him or them, but it's like a little bit educational. They might like
Yeah.
might spark them in a whole fucking different fucking like
Yeah.
avenue that they might never have known, right? Like so
100%.
that's so. How do you know if you should do something like that? I guess you'd never do, right?
You never really know. You can test them. You just test them by asking them like certain questions.
Yeah, that's true.
But they're not
See, even
smart
by
enough
you
to
saying
figure
that
out.
with the stars out in space, like that's almost enough justification
yeah,
right
'cause,
there.
like, I never said anything about it. It was just him. I never knew he would. Well, actually, I know he's fascinated by science stuff because he said he wanted to be a scientist, but you never know, man.
So this is it's part of the gift giving thing, but it's a random piece of it's a random not random. It's a thing that happened that the world will never really get to fucking see how like that missed out. The only
Yeah.
person that really knows about this is me and my wife, but she barely wasn't paying attention to. So this race chair that I got, it's foldable.
Yes.
Right? Like it's like one piece, kind of like a lawn chair with like an extender for the fucking leg. Like if I put enough guts out to show the picture, but I don't even know if the picture shows the whole setup of it. But it's got like a swing arm where the steering wheel is attached to, so you can get in and then you swing it back in and you're locked in there. So it's a medium. Like obviously you could spend thousands of dollars on these things, so it's like it's not the lowest end little stand or whatever, but it's like I said, I love it, and so you have to kind of put it together, and it's foldable, so it kind of has like this locking mechanism.
Yep.
Like if you could just picture a lawn chair, so basically it's like a lawn chair, like a longer lawn chair, and that kind of folds. So the front leg, like the front, like where like under your knees or like the front part of your ass, whatever part, kind of has this lock to it, like these 5 kind of like Lego type pieces that kind of fit together, and then you just kind of screw in each end, and it tightens it up, and then
Okay.
you put it in the position you want, or you loosen it and you fold it underneath it like a folding lawn chair. So I was fucking with this for this whole and like I'm a good instruction. Normally, I'm a good instruction reader, and so I'm reading the instructions, trying to fucking figure this out. And it is kind of self-explanatory, and everything's going good. And this front leg just kept swinging. Every time I was trying to set up other parts of the chair, this front leg was never like in a secure position. So I'm like, this is kind of annoying. And so I get to almost at the end of the book, and I have the whole fucking thing put together, and I'm like, oh, I guess once you put this the pedal extender on, that's going to form the whole chair better, and it'll fucking be good. And I had all these kind of Lego pieces formed together, and had the whole chair fucking set up, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to test this out. Right. And I was like, never really, part of me was like worried about like the thing exploding or my fat ass being too fat for it or whatever it is. Right. So
Didn't cross your mind?
no, she obviously should have. And so I'm like, and I thought I read the whole book. So I'm like, okay, those pieces at the front look like they're together. Everything's like kind of good. I'm going to go like test this out. She was on the phone with a friend of hers, like in the same room, like on the couch, and I'm setting this thing up in basically the other side of the room. And before I sat down, I go, you might want to record this. And she's paid no attention to me or whatever. And bro, like I sat down in this chair with like the full confidence of sitting in a car. Like can you just imagine? Like not even not holding onto any rails, not like holding squat position, just like fucking planting my ass in the lunchroom at a fucking like a 15-minute break or whatever. And boom. Like no hesitation. Like this
It went right away.
This front leg part, like my ass like hit the canvas, right? Like my legs are now off the chair, and it's a low like racing chair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not a high bar chair. Like you got to squat down into this fucking thing. And so I squat down to it. I sit it full weight ass on there, like not like a creaking noise, nothing, just a straightaway slip of the fucking front fucking leg. Boom, like right on my ass, like flat. Like this is like I don't know if you've ever fell flat on your ass, but fucking like I had a bruise on my tailbone for fucking days later.
Oh god,
like I'm surprised it didn't hurt as more than it fucking did. Like again, my ego fucking just like boom, and I look over at her. She starts fucking laughing at me, and I'm like, I told you to record this, and I actually never really gave her enough time.
Did you laugh or did you swear?
I laugh. It's so funny, bro. Like I probably swear to fuck. Getting my ass off the ground, it was very. Man, I thought I'm too old. Like a 55-year-old man should not be doing this to himself right now. Like I just felt so fucking childish and fucking so
man.
whatever. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck happened? And so I go back to the instructions and I saw what I did wrong. Like I didn't screw all those Lego pieces in tighter to stop this fucking arm going. And it all made sense afterwards. There's even a strap you're supposed to put on the front leg to the back leg to stop them from ever folding away from each other. And it's just like, so I did all that. Right? I was just like bruised ass, and so have you ever fallen on your ass?
Oh yeah.
I did it once, like as a 20-year-old playing hockey with like really shitty hockey pants on, and I was like done for fucking weeks afterwards.
Oh yeah,
It is so sore.
It's terrible.
Going up the stair, everything I try to do, and so it's one of these things that kind of won't bother you when you're not doing a certain thing, like not sitting, or like I said, like going upstairs, it started to bother you. So like 2 days later, and I just randomly go to work, and I had to sit on the floor to do something at work, and just sat down like under the truck to do something. It's like. And I forgot all about it.
Fuck.
Oh, it was like falling down all over again. It's like, it was so fucking painful, man.
I wish you recorded that.
I know, man.
That would be on our X.
The world fucking, that would be our pinned fucking tweet on the fucking X. So I read the rest. So all of a sudden I found the last 2 pages of the book and saw that I fucking missed the locking mechanism and the strap part. And so I do all this and I see it and I test it as best as I can before I'm pretty nervous about putting my fat ass back in there. So I used the dog as a test subject. I fucking had it all set up. I picked up my 30-pound dog. Brutus, come here. Dropped him on there. I felt like the Russians sending their dog into space before they fucking whatever. This is hilarious. I can't believe I said it like this fucking now. So this is a total sidebar. You're fine with that? You want to make fun of me for my chair or anything like that?
Absolutely.
So, I don't think I ever asked you, do you think they landed on the moon?
Yes.
Yeah? Kim Kardashian doesn't have any sway on your opinion?
No.
What do you think, first of all, of Kim Kardashian picking now to jump into this discussion?
I think you need to pass the bar first.
Oh, that's funny. Do you think that this concept of the moon landing being fake just never occurred to her before now?
She's never heard of it before?
This is again, like your timing is a little off. I don't know. It could be she could be so consumed with who she is and what she is, that she's just never considered the moon landing or not.
She's trying to be a lawyer. Maybe she's just busy.
I don't know if it's Kanye's influence on her, because how could you be married to Kanye, who is Mr. Kanye,
And not think about
yeah,
this.
how is this like not on your fucking front page? You know what I mean? Like so this is the thing. She's either talked about this before and is bringing it up now for some reason.
What did she say? Did she say we never landed on the moon? Did
She
say
says she's
we
looked
nev-
into it, and her advice, you know what I mean, her like her research has brought her to the conclusion there's too many inconsistencies. Like, you know what I mean? So have you ever thought that it was fake?
No.
I can't deny that there's things about it that might make me think that it might not happen.
The only thing that would make me consider it being this is what I think about the moon landing. There's only two options. We did really land on the moon, right? We're talking about NASA.
Yeah.
Or are we talking about
No, not afterwards.
humans? Are we talking about
Apollo
humans?
11.
We didn't, or
Neil Armstrong.
They just wanted to be the first ones to win the race.
Yeah, that would be the reason why faking it would be in
But
existence.
people miss it. People miss that. They just say the moon landing is fake. They don't have any thought behind it as why would it be fake.
Oh, I think
Any
it's
of this.
assumed.
You know what I mean? I don't know. You'd be surprised.
Well,
I think you're assuming people are smarter than they are.
No, I think if you think it's fake, it's just the worst part about thinking the moon landing is fake is just that we're lied to on that level all the time.
Yeah, but yes, exactly. Also, not many people know there was a race to the moon. People don't think
Not
that
now.
Nobody,
Yeah, no.
exactly. Nobody. Kim Kardashian doesn't know there was a race to the moon.
Yeah,
she just
okay.
thinks that NASA made it to the moon. And you're American. You think the world revolves around you. Yeah, we made it to the moon. That's what they're saying. They don't know that everybody was trying to see if they could get to the moon first.
This is where the biggest thing that I also don't know how to hold on to the idea that it's too big of a secret to keep secret. Right, like I don't know what you're reasoning, but also if you're the other teams in the fucking race, you would call out the people that cheated.
100%.
Like if they didn't do it, the Russians would show why they didn't do it.
Of course,
That's one of my main things.
of course.
I do though. The problem is I don't.
But I just wanted to, before we go on the conversation, I just wanted to clarify what we're talking about, because some people will not think about that we're talking about they cheated to be the first, not that they just faked being on the moon.
Well, I don't know any other reason why.
That's because you lived through it. You understand it. Some people literally don't know. They literally don't understand this concept at all.
I think the problem with that is that like people think that they're like lied to about Vietnam or World War II or things like they don't weren't part of either, and they use it as an overall concept of just being manipulated by society. Like I hate that. I can't.
Yeah.
That's my worst. I don't like people that have that train of thought. Like people that I love are like it's that the thought train that they're on. It's like I feel sorry for them like that. Like I just don't want. I can't engage with that. But the problem is
not the conversation we're having.
Well, no, well, I don't. It's not. It can be. I don't know what. I was just bringing it up. I've looked at it as fact because I was told as a kid. I took it as there was a race, the Americans won. I'm basically on the American side at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're told, so that's what happens. When I first start hearing like of conspiracy stuff or who shot Kennedy and all, you know what I mean? Like it's like okay, once the idea of like maybe what I'm being told isn't like exactly what's happening. It's like, well, why is that? First of all, is a kind of thought that happens. And I don't like living my life like that, so I'm just not going to think along those lines. But if you're shown evidence like this guy didn't work alone or the grassy knoll, and all of a sudden, for me personally, I'm just like, there's a what really is going on in the Kennedy situation? Like, I'm never going to know. I'm never going to know what's going on. And so when it comes to the moon race, you can see it's all propaganda and it's who can get there first. And so for my whole life, I took the fact like, oh, they won the race. And then they start talking about other bullshit, like other things like something that they gave some European leader as a moon rock actually turned out to be petrified wood. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like later when they tested it and all this stuff. Like decades later, Neil Armstrong presented the Belgian fucking president with a fucking moon rock, and it's actually petrified wood.
But like, I mean, do you think they're that ridiculous to say this is a moon rock and really just use wood?
I don't know if we could ever realize how easy it is to find out it was actually going on. Like right now, the world, we think we can know everything. like I said, but like stuff like that, we'll never really know the answer. Like, why did they go to war to Vietnam? Was it like, you know what I mean? Was it all just for fucking protecting communism, or, you know what I mean, saving communism
not.
and all that kind of shit?
War is never about one
That's
thing.
what I mean. So decades later, they can dive into the situations that happened and wonder why, like you know what I mean? Why would this event ever have happened? You know what I mean? Like, what are the other reasons why this event could have happened? Like, I don't mind being taking what I'm told is gospel. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they landed on the moon. So
And I don't mind challenging it either.
that's where I'm getting at. And then, so the thing is, though, there's always going to be a gray area.
For sure.
Like, especially when it comes to military stuff and propaganda stuff. Like, in my mind, both things could be true. They could have landed on the moon, but they also filmed a bunch of shit in the studio to put on as a fucking
that's
as a
true.
propaganda video.
Yeah.
Never ever realizing we would have Wi-Fi. Never realizing that we could go back and detail every single fucking piece of film that they put out as this is filmed from a spacecraft leaving Earth, but this actually maybe it was filmed in a studio, just simulating that, because we're never ever going to really be able to show like what it actually looked like.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and then you're just like, okay, there might be some fakery here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
that's
Like,
true.
like I think, like, you know this, we're never really going to know. I don't think it's like healthy to think that we're lied to on that level. I would rather be thought of as by somebody who thinks like that I'm gullible. And other than them thinking that they're like my thought of them as being too paranoid.
Well, I do think we're lied to.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I agree.
I just don't really care that much because
Yeah, so do you think people will think we're gullible for that? Or
I
something
don't-
else?
No, I don't think they'll think we're
Sheeple?
gullible. But I just think that we have other things in our lives that take priority over wondering why Donald Trump is sending warships to Venezuela. Like, yeah, is it because of drugs or is it not? Yeah.
Yeah,
I just take it as there's potentially going to be a war, and Donald Trump probably has some sort of ulterior motive, and he's using this, which is what most presidents do.
Yeah.
Which is what most countries do. So I'm not going to stress myself on figuring out what. I can't even figure out freaking people's ulterior motives at work. I'm not going to try a secretive government. It doesn't even make any
That's
sense.
exactly okay. I agree with that's perfect. That's what I want to hear everybody I like say. That's how I want to feel, and I'm not even sitting
Yeah.
on it. I'm just saying this is a piece of news that came out of there.
Yeah,
when Kim
I know.
Kardashian all of a sudden starts talking about it, it's like, what else is going on here?
Yeah, like-
what else? And this is what other people will start saying. These end up being all distractions from other fucking things we should be concentrating on.
Yeah.
And then one of the weirder things, never mind, like moon landing. What is what actually doesn't keep getting away from me is Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not in my life every day.
The funny thing is, I've been thinking that's been suspicious ever since it happened.
Yeah, but people like you have even delved even more.
Yeah.
And there's things that, like, I even tried to look at it, and it's like, even not, well, I don't even want to I don't even care.
You know, the whole conspiracy now is his wife was involved type of thing.
But nowhere it always comes down. So, yeah, like, there's like the way the security guards act.
Yeah.
Like, there's all kinds of apparent evidence
I just
of
saw
weird
something
things.
today. It said quickly, they said that she met him by applying for a job at his company.
Okay.
And then he fell in love with her, and then whatever. And then it was a comedian talking about this. And then he's like, so basically, she went in there for a job, and now she has a promotion.
Okay. I mean, not as funny as it could be, but the.
No, but it's not so much. It's like she never went there to fall in love. She never met him in a different situation. She went to that company looking for a job, and now she's doing his show. She's doing all of this, and then all the. They say she even she knew Donald Trump even before, and her parents were all fucked up. It's like a whole different story. Her parents were at like her mom was like banned from Romania for running an orphanage where kids were going missing and stuff. Like, there's so much shit, and then you're just like, wow, like her family's fucked up.
See, and then so that I don't like. So knowing what you just said to me just gives me the creeps.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much of this is. Like, again, like, I'm just now, how deep does the lies kind of go? And I agree with you. Like, something happened like that. Like, it's just, I kind of at the moment just thought it was an angry kid who didn't like what he said.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that.
That makes sense.
The rest of it is fucking so layered. And yeah, you'll find smart comedians and they're the best ones to kind of hear it too because they got nothing but time.
Yeah.
Like if Dave Chappelle has an angle on this, I'm like, fuck, man. Like he
Where's the
knows a
next
lot of
special?
things.
Where's the next special? Come
And
on.
so that's even it goes with the Epstein things.
Oh, God.
Like it's not just they like to fuck young girls. It's like it's a way to get dirty information on people. It's like we have video of you fucking young girls, not just that we can, and then all this blackmail stuff. And I've never understood this. I don't like how unreligious I am. I don't understand how it always just gets back to the Jews. Like honestly,
right?
it always gets
I
to
know,
everything.
right?
9/11.
It's crazy.
It's fucking insane,
It's
bro.
Mossad. It's Mossad.
Like, I don't know how much of this is true or not.
Yeah.
Like, how much of the only people stumping for fucking Donald Trump to be a fucking Nobel Prize winner is Israel.
Yeah.
Right? And then this fucking, like, how fucking deep does this run?
Bro, man, you know how deep things get.
No, I don't. I'm so ignorant.
It's like work-related workplace politics. You realize how deep workplace politics are. Of course, it's deep like that in massive worldwide politics. How much of it is really like, how do I put this? In a way that, I mean, I guess governments are getting fucked over through these politics, but it's just like politics isn't everything. But if it's deep, then you already know that people will do fucked up things about it. People will cover up. People will do all these things. But how much of it is affecting us?
But when it's always, like I said, like I'm not, like I don't have the list of all these things, but everything just gets barreled. Like the Jews get blamed for fucking everything.
Yes, but politics are in everything.
Yeah, that's...
Deep ties are in everything.
Sure. Okay, so then how much of... Okay, so then it's... so then you believe it? Like if everything's blamed on the Jews, like how is that like... Okay.
It's either blamed on the Jews or it's blamed on China or it's blamed on Russia. That's usually where it always goes. Or then maybe it might be a terrorist attack. It's ISIS until ISIS is eradicated. It's always these certain players.
So you know how crazy people can be. You know how hard it is to try to relate to what's happening at work and like the work-related politics to world politics, and it must just like expand on that that fold or whatever. But you also know that we could blame everything on fucking Ali and his lack of wanting to move on with the company and where it all is. But it's some of it's true. But really, 100%. It's not all true.
No.
Like, it would be great to say this body didn't get out. Fucking Ali.
Yeah.
Fucking Jews. Didn't fucking... You know what I mean? Like, it's just like such convenient. But people be crazy for everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to take who... Like, I don't know. Like, this is where I feel fucking like somebody could argue with me and I wouldn't know what it... Because I haven't researched it at all. But it's like, yeah, it's just an angry young guy that wanted to fucking kill Charlie Kirk. The idea that it was this deep to cause this much fucking dissension is just way too complicated for me to fucking think.
Yeah.
To fake the moon landing for anything other than... And to have it go on like this just to win a race and lie to the people like that just doesn't seem feasible or worthwhile to me. To knock down the towers and have all that is like kind of feasible to me. But then you bring me up evidence of Tower 7 going down. And I'm like, that is a little bit odd. And they're like, all this money was left fucking like that, And was it really a plane that fucking crashed into the Pentagon? Looks more like a missile. You know what I mean? And the footprints on the moon aren't the same as And I'm sure but I'm just like, there is no... I 100% don't believe you. There is a part of me that knows, just like these governments are all fucked up and then they have these bad ideas, it's like, yeah, let's kind of let them... The idea that let's fake the moon landings to win the race isn't impossible. That's the problem.
True.
The idea that, should we let them crash planes into the towers so we can like start a war and make billions of fucking dollars isn't unfeasible.
No.
It's just like, it's just so evil. Like one's more evil than the other, but basically they're all just lying. That's what the whole thing. A little white lie is different than a big bold lie, but lying is evil. The whole concept of thinking you're being lied to, and not having the trust. You know what I mean? Is I think the fear. I think that people don't want to trust anybody because they don't want to be caught out, and so they just call out everything.
But you know, they say sometimes you have to lie.
Yeah, I get it. But
sometimes
what like
you have
like
to lie because panic, because
I think if you had to go with either lying all the time or not lying or telling the truth all the time, I don't know. Like it's like a bad Jim Carrey movie.
Like I lie to my kids.
Yeah, I mean I get it, but
Everything
I don't know how
will be
much that's
fine. Don't you worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Okay, Selena, this hurricane is coming. We're in Jamaica. We're fucked up.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it. Okay, just relax. Don't get upset. Don't worry. We're gonna be fine. You know,
No, I get. I want lying to be around. Like I'm like it's
We're good.
worked this far, worked this good for me so far. So, I get it. I just don't like. It just brought up like I was wondering like I said the conspiracies got in my mind.
Yeah.
You know it doesn't consume me whatsoever.
Yeah, I
but
know,
I'm just like I can't deny that it's just like something like I said like people are still talking about Charlie Kirk really.
yeah, they're still talking.
Right, like I
about
said, I
it.
read that I got Timmy that Chaos book, and it's like the Manson thing. It's just like, there could be like CIA evidence, you know what I mean, like involvement, and somebody like you never around at the time and just know the Manson murders as what they're just something that happened. It's just like, yeah, I kind of get it. And maybe the CIA was trying to fucking drug the hippies and fucking kill the fucking the fucking peace movement, you know, or
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean? Like there, all that can be really like done. And so, but by the time it's now, nobody, like so many people just don't care.
Did they kill Martin Luther King?
Like somebody did,
Yeah.
right? Like somebody fucking, like I say, like somebody always fucking knew. Like it's nothing, like none of it surprises me. They're like, but also people be crazy and they want to go. But I also think when you watch these, I just thought of this. When you watch these like these NBA and sports gambling issues that are coming up,
Yeah.
part of the one, especially with the Rozier one and all that fucking stuff, is that it's not that they're just helping out their friends. Not just the NBA one is people were getting involved with the mafia
mob,
and shit,
yeah.
but they were getting beholden to them because they were going to these rigged poker games.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they would be purposely be put in the hole by millions of dollars, and now you're beholden to these criminals, and you have to pay them back. And you just thought you were going to an innocent poker game. And you're just roped into a real conspiracy. Like you now you're just like fucking I owe the mob $10 million because like fuck, you know what I mean? They found me on
Yeah.
Epstein's Island. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
They really just, so it happens. Low level mobsters and big level, however you want to categorize it, low level comparing to fucking world governments, that's for sure. Can
Well,
figure
you know,
out ways.
They say they're in the government too.
They can figure out, yeah, no doubt, for sure. Like it's just the best version of it.
Look at the whole Cuba shit.
It's the best version of it. What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah. You know how they were they tried to get the mob to help kill Fidel Castro.
Oh yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. Like,
That's right.
it's
I did hear
crazy.
something. Yeah, I don't know much details, but that's not. So, well, that's the same. Well, it's the same thing as arming Afghanistan.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
You
mean?
see
And then
it?
the guy fucking throws the
So
fucking.
fucked up shit happens. Like people go, "Oh yeah, Mossad," and then you hear a whole bunch of pagers going off and killing people, and you're like, "Oh,
Right?
I mean,
That's like so. So there is something.
Yeah,
To
for
concentrate
sure.
it on is on. It's not. It's on. It doesn't get us further.
yeah,
Right, but then I said, like, to somebody who does concentrate on it, it's like, yeah, we're going to get lied to more if you don't, like, whatever, try to do. I don't know what their goal is.
they're always gonna lie to you. It doesn't matter what you do.
That's why I agree. Like, I know we're on that same kind of thinking or whatever. It is like so. The best thing to do is like ignore it, I guess.
Yep. Well, like, be aware, but you know,
Well, no, like I said, lie to the kids. It's like no, they're fine. No, don't worry about like fucking who's in charge. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is. Like, there's no point. The worst is if you are a parent telling your kid right now that Mark Carney's the worst thing that's happened to Canada.
I mean,
right? Like if you
Yeah.
make your kid go with a fuck Trudeau flag to
Yeah,
school,
you're fucked
like
up.
you're forcing him. You know what I mean? It's the same thing in a way of making them go to school with a rainbow flag. They have no idea what you're talking about.
it's the same thing of telling them that Jordan's the GOAT.
That's so. But yeah, you're allowed to tell them your opinion. That's
Yeah.
factor. That's not. That's never going to be determined. Like that's an
That is
opinion
determined.
based
No,
statement.
it's a fact.
So the other things you can kind of concentrate on, which is your most favorite time of year. I was just going to talk about TV in general, but you're having an issue of like you don't want to consume all your TV because it's Christmas CromCon season.
Cromcoms, baby. I am excited
You're the only person I hear say that word.
because
CromCon.
yeah, I know. But now I'm gonna we'll coin it. We'll coin it.
Yep.
I'm excited. I love Cromcom season.
And so your problem is you don't want to burn through them all.
Yeah.
It's not even December yet, bro.
Yeah, I
How are
know.
you fucking even? How have you already started CromCon season?
I know
when it's not even
bad.
December.
It's bad.
They put up Christmas decorations at work and shit. And I think this is too early, people.
Yeah.
It's not even American Thanksgiving yet.
That's true.
Like, I think it happens earlier and earlier each time.
But they're already. When I was in the LCBO today, we were playing Christmas music.
course.
It's just like, and I mean, I like Christmas. But yeah, it's freaking. It's funny when we go through. Did I say this last year? When we go through movies and we see crom-coms, if it's not in 2025, we've probably seen it.
Is there any repeats? Like I know Jingle All the Way or whatever, stuff like that might be repeated every year. Are any of these crom-cons repeatable?
No.
I mean, they basically are all repeatable.
They're all the same thing, but yeah, no, I'm never watching them again. I'll just see it and be like, that was a good one. Oh, that one was terrible. What the hell were they thinking? Like the Christina Milian has really been doing a push on crom-coms like last year. This is serious, Jay. And like hers are pretty good. So it's just like,
if it's a Christina Milian joint,
it's probably going to be good. I just wish the big name actors would come back. Like there would be like a couple. Like I would love a Julia Roberts crom-com right now. Like a nice budgeted one.
Interesting. So is the problem that they've all just become low budget movies?
No, that's the good thing about it because then you forgive the cheese. You forgive it all. You're like, yeah. You're just like, okay, you just enjoy it for what it is.
So then you can only be disappointed by the Julia Roberts one.
Yes.
Not you, because you'll find the love in it all that
for
stuff.
sure, but like, she would never do that. She would never act like that.
She would never leave her big city reporting job to take over this fucking cafe in small town America.
Exactly. Those are God, Jay, you're making me want to watch them.
Are the best those ones or the ones where the handsome prince from a different country just needs a body double to take over for?
No, my favorite ones are big town rich girl, small town
hunky land lumberjack.
We just watched this one last week where this lady, she was like a famous writer, like this massive house in like New York and shit, and she has a daughter and all this stuff, and she goes to it's either Ireland or Scotland to freaking buy a castle because her dad used to work there as a butler or some shit like that. So she goes, buys a castle, but the owner of the castle is running out of money. He doesn't want to sell it because he's like, you don't know anything about this. But she wants to go buy the castle because she wants to write a book in there. Ends up falling in love with the guy. Spoiler.
Spoiler. Nobody said spoiler for Christmas crom-con.
So it's like, yeah.
Spoiler.
That one wasn't that good, but they could have.
Fuck, how dare you? That sounded quite memorable. I fucking lived it.
And I look at Selena, I'm like, she's leaving New York to go buy a fucking castle? Well, how many books does she wrote? Like, are you serious?
Interesting.
That's fucking crazy.
You're a researcher, so do you have like, I would be surprised that you couldn't compile a list of the 30 new crom-cons that you want to watch for the rest of this year. Like, couldn't you just like say like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
but I like the surprise.
Oh shit! Yeah, but it's always a surprise. So you just pick that day? Is it just like?
No, like some
This is hilarious.
You'll see come a little, and you'll be like, oh, set a reminder on Netflix, or whatever, or save them to my list on my Movie Box Pro, and I just do that, and then you pick out of those. But
so how many of those do you have in the queue?
I haven't checked Movie Box Pro yet, but on Netflix we have like about 6. Yeah.
So you don't want to do more because it will ruin the surprise of what movie number 7 might be.
Exactly. So but December gets crazy. So she's already ready to watch, but I really want to wait.
You're fucking killing me.
Yeah.
I don't know how you even have time for crom-cons because I think TV's picking up a little bit.
It is.
Like I'm still kind of more in the Australian reality TV show world or whatever. So, but I think my most exciting new show I'm excited for is the new Vince Gilligan show.
Yes.
Pluribus.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard that word before.
Neither have I.
It's obviously a real word. Right? Like, there's lots of words out there. I just basically use the 4-letter one, so I can see how I can miss a bunch. But pluribus, like, even just the title is very, I don't know.
Ominous?
Like, it's intriguing. Yeah. When you start watching it, I know you haven't watched it yet. I want you to. I think it's even for you who like to binge, it's a worthwhile weekly show for us. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't wait to watch it every week or whatever, and I'll be sad when it's gone. But I can't hold on for it all. I need to see. I realized how much I miss watching a Vince Gilligan show.
Oh yeah, Vince Gilligan shows are crazy.
It's like so I think you'll love that aspect of it too.
Oh yeah,
but it's what I like about it's super original.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on there, but even so far, other than it's like even saying it's like it's a typical Vince Gilligan show out of the two I know, it's like that's welcoming because I kind of missed that. But it's because it's not Breaking Bad or whatever. It's still it's like it's different enough. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how to say it. Oh, he's doing this kind of shot again. But it's like it's still like I don't know, right? Like I'm comparing
style.
it.
It's a style.
It's a style, I guess. Yeah. So I like that style, and I see how it is. And what I think I like about his shows, or like it's not. Even if he's trying to teach me a lesson, it's lost in the entertainment of what's going on. It's lost in the show, right? Like I don't know what the overall arc. There's theories that I've kind of heard of what the overall arc might be, and it's interesting. But I don't want it spoiled for me. I want to kind of figure it out on my own.
Yeah,
I don't.
100%.
This is like. Even though like other shows that even like Breaking Bad and stuff, like I would read the review afterwards and kind of want to know more of the Easter eggs or something that's in there. This show is just like what like. I'm just so intrigued by the concept of whatever's going on, and then you can kind of hear some of it, and I'm just like that could be it, that could be true, and it's so I recommend it highly.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to that.
I didn't even like know about it until it came on there. But you were telling me about a show that I think I kind of thought of watching, but I never got to it yet.
Yeah, It's All Her Fault.
All Her Fault.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good show. I'm not gonna say it's a great show, but it was pretty good. It was pretty captivating. You want to know what happens.
Yeah. Okay. Like from right away type of thing. Like,
yeah,
I like this. So I like the plot line I heard from before, whatever. Like a child goes missing or something, and so. I think I don't know if I think I haven't been jazzed for it just because like kind of knowing what it is or whatever. I think I might know what it might be. So I have heard good things. So I should give it a shot.
So I'm pretty good at figuring out shows and movies and like what's going on. I was surprised at the end. They had a pretty decent enough twist, but once the twist happens, you're like, okay, that makes sense. I somewhat figured it out, but I didn't figure it out fully. And they do enough where you're still not sure about what you're figuring out. Depends. It doesn't matter who you choose is involved in this. You still feel like you're wrong until the end.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The acting, my problem with it is just like we can talk about it if you watch it, but it's just certain things that bother me about TV shows that they do that just, why I don't watch horror movies? Like people will do things that they would never really do. Like you're not going to keep running around the kitchen when you can run out the door. Shit like that.
Do you ever like horror movies?
No, I think they're stupid.
Like I'm kind of the same way. I don't get like jazzed about them. I don't seem like even like the latest ones like Sinners or
I'm not into those.
Yeah, I haven't. But people think they're highly original and pretty great. But it doesn't resonate with me.
Like the last one I watched, semi-horror thriller, was Get Out, and I was just like, because it was all hype beast and everything, and I'm just like this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I find it fall into that too or whatever. So, unfortunately, then I guess if you could probably. This Pluribus show, but you might just poke holes in it right away.
No, I don't know. Vince Gilligan is phenomenal.
The thing that is different about it is however realistic Breaking Bad was, or even Breaking Call Saul, or Better Call Saul, right? Like that was all based in the monotony of real life.
Yeah,
like he's a teacher that has cancer and just making meth, and there's a meth world, and then all the that thing. It was tangent. You know what I mean? It was something you could kind of see every day. This is such a high level concept. Like this is, like I said, like this is why I want to talk to you about it. Like this is like why you should watch. By this weekend there'll be 3 shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you're waiting for.
5, probably 5.
Oh, you're killing me.
Yeah.
And then but anyway, that's basically what I want to recommend.
Yeah. They just have to do, and there's special directors who are good at this, and this is what makes good shows and what makes good movies, is that it doesn't matter how unrealistic your show is. It's why I like Cromcoms, Star Trek, and freaking Vince Gilligan, because it's when they pull you into the world, is that believable in that world? I don't care if it's believable in this world, but if you're showing me a show about a missing person, and so that's really based on like right now. That's based on here. And you got to do things that we would do here. You know what I mean? If you're telling me, if you pull me in Star Trek and you're doing shit that we're doing freaking now, it doesn't make any sense.
I think I agree. You're right. That's a great explanation on what like makes a watchable show and a believable like big swing scenario is if it just works in the time that it does. That's why I think like I like about like throwback shows, like shows that are done in the 80s. So you can't say, why didn't they just grab their cell phone?
Yeah,
Or why, you know what I
exactly.
mean? Like the fact that like, oh, and I don't know, part of it was because I lived through it or whatever. It's just like, you'd be like hard to press the nose. Like, how come they just never fucking did X, Y, or Z? So because it never was an option.
Yeah.
You never would have fucking thought. How did Stranger
Exactly.
Things, how were those kids out all day long and their parents don't fucking, because they
can-
never
because
did.
This is what we did.
Yeah, nobody fucking cares. So
Yeah.
obviously something like this, like it's believable, and so it's you get the directors get more leeway.
Yeah.
Like not too many people are going to go say we never did that in 1986. You know what I mean? More people are going to be go, they got most of that right.
Yeah.
And then everybody else who never lived in it get to go, wow, that was crazy, huh? It'd be like watching something from the 50s or 60s for me or whatever, right?
Yeah,
It's going
exactly.
fucking crazy. So I do like that. That's why I love about a good show that's what can make a Star Wars show good or not.
Yeah.
If fucking you just are believing that world exists.
Yeah.
It's so easy to mock it and say, I'm fucking not going in there. That's what I loved. I do like Star Trek in bits and pieces, and I love that's why it's cool that the Enterprise is the Picard one, because that was the only one I barely could pay attention. Like I paid
Yeah.
a lot of attention
It was
to.
it's the best one
I
to
saw
me.
like I like the concept of stuff. I like the themes of things.
Yeah.
It was really talkable. I am interested in the Brave New Worlds, and because it was highly received.
It's pretty good.
So you can probably get some of that Star Wars fix into it or whatever, right? But there's another show. Like I'm just saying, there's like opportunity to watch a bunch. Have you ever heard of a show called The Chair Company?
No.
I don't know anything about it, but I've heard like it's a very kind of.
Where is it?
It's Netflix, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. It might not. I'll double check on it. I just heard about it. I just wanted to bring it up. Something else I wanted to watch. And on the horror vein, because I don't really care. As a kid, I loved reading Stephen King books and shit like that. Like those that for some reason was resonated. I like that kind of version of horror. But Stephen King movies never really hit for me.
Yeah.
And so I've never really cared about it, like Pennywise and
Yeah.
all that. Like it's kind of a people love it. I think it's like a kind of cool clown, evil, typical whatever you want to call it. So we tried watching the show about it. There's like
Yeah.
a Welcome to Dairydale.
Was it you who told me about this?
No,
Someone else told me about this week.
no, I haven't. I've never. It's not worth. I'm bringing it up in the fact that it's like there's not.
Yeah.
Like I can't get into it. There was zero believability, even in a spooky natural, you know what I mean, like setting, or you know what I mean, like these things. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
I
was
couldn't.
like,
I couldn't. It wasn't like creepy. It wasn't disturbing. Then there was actually some disturbing things about it, but I don't want to be disturbed just to be disturbed.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to see
Being
some.
disturbed is not entertaining that much.
No, I
Unless
mean, if
it's
it's
real
in-
life videos on Twitter.
That makes just you disturbed.
Yeah. Well, I got some recommendations.
Yeah. What?
You remember Virgin River?
No.
So the writer of Virgin River,
The
which is-
12-year-old
this is-
girl
This is amazing to me. Has 2 other shows.
that are like older.
No, they're newer.
Okay.
She's like the Tyler Sheridan of freaking sitcoms, corny, cheesy sitcoms. One is
Rom-com
called
sitcoms.
Ransom Canyon, which I know you must have
Jesus
seen.
Christ.
I know you must have seen.
No.
And the other one is
Canyon, Virgin
fuck,
River.
What's the other one called?
Did she just fucking like point to fucking 2 random words in the fucking dictionary?
Yes, but they're all filmed in Canada.
Of course.
There was I can't remember the other one. The next one, it has 2 seasons, and then Ransom Canyon only has 1.
Ransom Canyon.
Ransom Canyon is
Virgin
Ransom Canyon
Is
like a
Virgin River in the
Yellowstone-
Ransom Canyon?
No. Ransom Canyon is filmed on the East Coast. Virgin River is filmed on the West Coast. So
Research.
Ransom Canyon is like a Yellowstone-ish sitcom. Yeah, not sitcom. What's it? What's the word for soap opera?
Oh, well, no.
Yeah.
Almost any. Well, you can say. I think you can say any show is like a soap opera, but like it's like a
Yes,
real
but it's
daytime
like-
soap opera.
No, it's like well, you haven't seen Virgin River, so you couldn't get. But it's like a.
You just don't
it's a
get it, bro.
modern day. You don't get it. You don't get it. It's a modern day soap opera,
Okay.
which. I'm not telling anybody to watch it because if you're not into this kind of stuff, you're just really not into it. But
You're just telling us you watch it.
I'm telling you guys, I watch it and we binge through all of them. The funny thing is, the characters are all the same.
Of course, yeah, it's a
Characters are all
cookie
the
cutter
same.
fucking show.
They're all the same. But in Ransom Canyon, they have horses. And
I'm
he's a
surprised
rich
that you
ranch
like these
owner.
type of things.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing for a fucking, like, but even just your TV talk just before, like it seems that's not worth your time.
No,
like it
not
doesn't seem like
usually.
it's just too cookie cutter, too typical. Like it's just not. There's just no substance there for you.
Yeah, there's no substance there.
Okay, well,
That
that's
is
fine.
my trash TV. Some people watch freaking Housewives.
Oh, you're right.
But
No,
mine.
who am I to talk?
Do you
I
watch Housewives, Jay?
No.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
No, but I love fucking Australian Big Brother. I
But
love
Big
fucking
Brother, I don't
Australian
consider
Survivor.
Trash. I don't consider competition reality trash. What is your trash show? It has to be no substance. It has to be mind numbing. It has to be.
Well, I mean, I don't love it, but like, I mean, but reality shows don't count.
Unless it's like Housewives or Selling Sunset or something.
No, I couldn't
like
get
that.
into those. I couldn't get into the fucking Housewives. Like, it doesn't like I don't even think considering, and it's not even that high up there. Like I'll watch it so sitcoms. Like I don't mind Abbott Elementary. I don't mind Saint Denis, the hospital. Like I don't even know if you know what these shows
It's
are.
hard to say a sitcom.
But those
is
are the kind of cheat. Like I'm not
no
looking for any
substance.
lessons. I'm just looking
You're
for some
looking
funny
for
lines.
jokes, and that's substance.
Yeah, so
I
but-
guess all TV is substance.
Well, but it's all like relative. Like it's like I wouldn't expect you to want to watch the Great Baking Show. Like,
That's trash.
well, how is there's such beautiful people?
I
They're
know.
making such beautiful cakes.
But so is Blown Away, and that is
That's not
amazing.
trash. You're fucking out of here. This is the last show ever. You can never call that
Blown
fucking
Away is
trash.
amazing. Blown Away is amazing. But
Yeah, it's
there-
artsy. It's artsy fartsy. Okay, so this is even more so. This is what we have on our folks. So, in the vein of the Great British Baking Show,
yeah.
Okay, I don't even know. I love Project Runway. Have you ever watched
What?
Project Runway? Is the shit.
Okay,
you
Jay.
like competition shows?
Yeah, okay. Jay.
Okay, two things that happen.
They
If you
walk in heels?
If you watch Project Runway and you don't think people are born gay, you've never seen any of these contestants on fucking Project Runway, okay?
Oh, I know
These
they're
people had
born
no
gay.
choices, okay? These people had zero choice. I'm going to argue that to the death, okay? This is the fucking gayest show on TV.
Oh, man.
And they're fabulous. And it's got Heidi Klum. That's all you really need is fucking
Oh,
Heidi
okay.
Klum.
Well, then why don't you lead with that?
I should have let
Jay?
Heidi Klum
The
out there.
hell?
I should be punished fucking dearly. But it's fucking cutthroat competition. Look at me. I could care less about fashion. I'm walking down they're running down the runway, and I'm going like, this fucking bitch thinks she's going to win with that fucking outfit? Like they're fucking no way. Like I'm just like watching this, but they're so cutthroat, and they're so diva, and they're good. They're not just like random people. Like these people, some of them are like, I have no idea why this guy keeps building puffy jackets or some kind of bullshit. Like fashion is weird,
Yeah.
and I'm not into it at all. So you kind of see some of that, but oh boy, like they criticize them to fucking like these fashion critics, like this guy. Oh man, fucking Judd Law or some fucking law guy. I don't know, whatever it is. And he's like, again, born this way. And he he cuts these people to shreds. Like if it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
And you love the compliment from it. And you got,
He's
but
a
like
Simon Cowell?
Heidi Klum does not hold back. Like
Really?
if that was fucking unnecessary, we're gonna tell you it was unnecessary. People's feelings
I
get
mean,
hurt.
I would consider it.
It's great. So
right when
like
you
if
watch
you
Ransom Canyon.
I can't I get to sit here on my high horse telling you that that's garbage. While Project Runway,
Did you
there's
like
Project Runway Canada.
Yellowstone?
What?
Is there?
Yeah. See, that's fucking. Why would that intrigue you even more?
Because I am patriotic.
You fucking idiot. Is that the only reason you watch random fucking Ransom Canyon is because it's in Canada?
Bro, I'm not going to lie and say that it didn't have a little...
So one of the bullshit shows Tammy watches, she watches like all the 911 San Antonios and all
Yeah.
that. I can't stand them, but you might love them. And so they're very formula matte.
I don't like those.
Yeah, okay. So you're picky and
I
choosy.
need a higher budget.
Well, I don't know. They're pretty high. Well, it depends. I think the more spin-offs they do, the less budget it goes.
Yeah.
So there's what I'm getting at before we go is there's like one show called Fire Country, and it's like about firefighters in the fucking California or whatever it is, and this could be filmed. I didn't care where it was filmed. I don't even really care. Then they started showing commercials for like the spin-off called Sheriff County or Sheriff Country or Sheriff County, and there was like it was part of the same world.
Yeah.
And I see that it's filmed in Milton.
Oh, yeah.
I like not from reading about it.
No.
I know. I could see like, oh, I know that building.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that building.
Milton is crazy.
And
for
every time
filming.
they would do a promo before the show started, I think it's a new show this year, and they would show the same fucking commercial, and they would have a shot of the fucking, this is way fucking local, of like Mill Street, you know, like Main Street and Mill Street, that blue mechanic shop.
Yeah.
Like it's a blue, it's like
I know what
a
you're
metal,
talking about.
metal shop. And it's been used in other fucking things. I see her walking in that thing in the background, and I'm like, I want her to Tammy, look, every time, look, I try to get her to fucking just see that it's in Film Milton. It does not make me want to watch the show. Does that make me like unpatriotic?
Yes.
You're fucking full of shit. I fucking not watching it because it's not as good as other TV that's out there.
It doesn't, but it doesn't make you more intrigued than you would have otherwise.
I do want to see it just to see if I see like.
Did you
that's
watch Man from Toronto? With,
no, did you?
Yeah.
I tried. So
It was not good.
That's why I stopped.
But it was filmed in Milton.
The opening shot is the fucking drone shot down there, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I even remember them filming it here.
Yeah, me too.
We talked about it. I saw them fucking doing something.
Mike Batista telling me that he was on the way to work and there was on his way home and there was an explosion. They had a set explosion there.
No way, that's
and
great.
he's like, this is crazy. So yeah.
None of that made me watch it.
No.
That was the
not
perfect
good.
example.
It was a
Woody
cash
Harrelson,
grab.
fucking Kevin Hart, Milton.
So much potential.
10 minutes in, I'm like, I got better things to do.
Yeah, like come on, man. Fuck.
That's hilarious. All right. Well, I don't know. We'll see if we can jump on any of these recommendations.
Yeah.
I'm sad that you're not going to listen to I'm not going to listen to any of yours because you're not listening to any of mine.
I will once you listen to Ransom Canyon. Once you tell me you watched it. You liked Yellowstone, right?
So I like 1883. So
Way
yes,
better.
Yellowstone was good, but by the end of Yellowstone, I didn't care about him anymore.
Yellowstone without the violence. Actually, there's some violence, but nothing that crazy.
There's zero chance I'm watching Yellowstone without that violence.
Love,
Without the swearing,
drama.
without fucking Beth and the fucking like the Attitude
Is
Era.
there swearing? Oh yeah, Beth was amazing.
Yeah,
man.
she's fucking like getting fucking like
you
attempted
get
rape,
all that, Jay.
fucking blown up in the fucking the guy with the fucking assault rifles in the middle of fucking town. Yellowstone got too ridiculous for me.
Yeah, I know, right?
1923 and 1983. If you're
Phenomenal.
telling me if it's like that,
No.
then no. What am I
No,
talking
it's
about?
not like that.
Then
It's a
what-
freaking soap opera. It's not gonna be like
you compared it to. So
1883.
I'm telling you what I didn't like about Yellowstone.
Well, all that's gone. It's just
It's all.
love.
Are you happy now? It's all
Yeah,
gone.
It's all
All
your
right. Well, I
fault.
think we got to go too.
Well, I want to thank you all for listening to the Work Related Podcast.
We are related by work on Twitter. If you're lucky enough,
On
I'll send you that
X.
picture of me. Stop saying it, or I won't send it out.
Okay, send it.
Of me in my ridiculous chair. And when you see that, just remember, picture me falling flat on my ass on that thing. But save all your sympathy letters because I'm feeling better now. See you guys next week.